Hello, I am Constantino de Miguel, and today I propose a fascinating topic, the influence of Arabic on Spanish. Yes, that is correct. Our language, like other European languages, especially the Latin ones, has incorporated a great Arabic legacy in the form of words and expressions since the Middle Ages. Let's explore it together in this new episode of Prime. Welcome. According to linguists, 73% of the vocabulary in Spanish is attributed to Latin. The rest comes from other languages, including the peninsular languages. There are also words of Germanic, French, English, and Italian origin, as well as words from American languages such as Quechua and Nahuatl. But, surprisingly, 8% of our words have Arabic roots. The philologist Rafael Lapesa estimates that about 4,000 words in Spanish come from Arabic. This should not surprise us because the Arabs were present in the Iberian Peninsula for almost 800 years. It is important to clarify that the Muslim invasion was primarily a military and political occupation that lasted from the year 711 until 1492. The last Muslim kingdom, that of Granada, was conquered precisely in that year. But the Arabic-speaking Morisco communities, especially in Aragon and Valencia, remained in Spain until 1612, when they were completely expelled from the territory. A genetic study from the University of Granada reveals that the Spanish population, like that of Italy, Greece, and southern France, has only about 5% North African or Middle Eastern origin. This suggests that, despite the 800 years of Arab presence, there was little genetic mixing due to religious differences. Islamic religion and Christianity had strict norms regarding marriage and coexistence between people of different religions, which limited unions between Arabs and Christians. This religious and social segregation largely prevented mestizaje. However, the Arabs left a lasting legacy in our culture, architecture, science, literature, and of course, in the language. The arrival of the Arabs marked a significant cultural transformation. Al-Andalus, which was the Arabic term for the Iberian Peninsula, became a center of knowledge where classical Greek and Roman works were translated into Arabic, and important advancements were made in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. Figures such as Averroes and Maimonides, although the latter was Jewish, worked in a highly developed cultural environment. In literature, jarkas stand out as brief lyrical compositions written in Mozarabic, a Romance language influenced by Arabic. These jarkas appeared at the end of longer poems in Arabic or Hebrew. They represent one of the earliest forms of Spanish lyricism and are a testament to the rich cultural interaction in Al-Andalus. The Arabic language was established as the official and cultural language, coexisting with the Hispano-Romance dialect known as Mozarabic. This bilingualism lasted several centuries, leaving a deep mark on the Spanish lexicon. In our day-to-day lives, we use many words that are a legacy precisely of that historical contact. For example, in the kitchen, we have words like aceite, oil, and aceituna, olive, aceitun. If you like to cook, you have surely used the words azúcar, sugar, and azafrán, saffron, both of Arabic origin. Even arroz, rice, comes from Arabic. The impact is not limited to food alone. Think in terms of architecture and construction such as albañil and alcázar, which means castle. They also have their roots in Arabic. And speaking of buildings, you have surely heard the word Alhambra in Granada, that monumental building whose name means the red in Arabic. Another field where Arabic left its mark is in geography, specifically toponymy. Many places in Spain have names of Arabic origin. For example, Guadalquivir, the Guadalquivir River, which comes from Al-Wadi al-Kabir, meaning the Great River. Almeria comes from Almeraya, which means watchtower or observation tower. And Guadalajara comes from Wadi Alihara, which means river of stones. And if you are from Extremadura or Mexico, Guadalupe is a hybrid wadi, which means river, and lupe, which comes from the Latin lupus, meaning wolf, so it translates to wolf river. The Arabic influence also affected the structure of our language to a lesser extent. For example, the word asta is the only preposition of Arabic origin in Spanish. Although there are not many verbs of Arabic origin, the influence on nouns and adjectives is notable. On the other hand, in Spanish, we use the prefix al in many words such as almohada, pillow, almacén, warehouse, and alfombra, carpet. Any more example? Ojalá, hopefully, comes from inshallah, which means God, willing, or acequia, which is an irrigation canal. Also barrio, neighborhood, which comes from the Arabic barrilla, meaning exterior or suburb. The Arabic influence on Italian, Portuguese, Catalan, and French is notable in various linguistic aspects due to centuries of cultural and commercial interaction. In Italian, we find words like zucchero, sugar, and limone, lemon, or cotone, cotton, which reflect contributions in gastronomy and natural sciences. In Portuguese, terms like and aceite de oliva, olive oil. The word alfândega, which means customs, has Arabic roots, showing influences in food and trade. Catalan incorporates vocabulary such as arroz, rice, and taronger, orange, evidencing contributions in agriculture and botany. In French, words like chiffre, figure, and jardin, garden, reveal influences in scientific and domestic fields. Toubib is a French term of Arabic origin that means doctor. The Arabic word baksish is also used in French to refer to a tip, gratuity, or bribe, depending on the context. In summary, the Arabic legacy in the Spanish language and in other European Romance languages is profound and is reflected in many facets of our daily life. From the kitchen to geography, through architecture and language, Arabisms are an integral part of our European culture. So the next time you enjoy a dish of rice with saffron, remember that you are savoring a bit of Arabic history. And that's it for this episode produced by Prime Group. We appreciate a like from you and also that you subscribe to this channel. If you want to know more about our multilingual audiovisual universe, I invite you to connect to primevoices.com. Thank you and see you soon.